What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Where the Water Tastes Like Wine. And we're back, and we're just about to have a little story time right at the very end of the last episode. Continued playing, and this is all for Joe. Althea by Katie Jackson, Chapter 2, Friend of the Devil.
Oh, you're back. Well, take a seat.
Yes. It's so exciting, I missed this. Yes, you totally did, Joe.
Here for more about the deal I made with the devil.
You're damn right.
Sure, I can tell you.
Woohoo.
But remember, it ain't a story that go down easy. It don't have a happy ending.
Aw, I'm all about the happy endings.
Ooh, you got any stories with a bit of excitement to them?
Maybe. Depends if I pick the right one. Molasses, ducks, strange soil surveyor. Ooh, the story of the woman who studied dust storms near Columbus. That's the one. That's exciting. Yeah, see? No, oh, okay.
Ain't
I think
that exciting?
yes. You were thinking of the cowboy tornado one.
I don't own much. My body's mine, but it ain't got nothing in it. It ain't no home.
You ever had a white man in it before? Never mind.
When I wasn't singing and playing, I felt nothing. And so I filled that nothing with plenty of other things. A river of whiskey, a lover's body,
That's so.
cigarette smoke.
Mm-hmm. It's three things I love.
There was nothing beneath the skin after I met the devil.
Aw, you poor soul.
Ooh, now I'm in the mood for a story with a bit of that tragedy to it.
Ooh, let's talk about the dead boy in the fields. Strange man hiding their shit. Mysterious woman with a letter delivery. Sugarcane cutters blinded by death. Woman praying in the woods. It's the bridge builders. Where the hell is it? Mischievous ghosts. This is the story of the water that turned into wine. Mysterious woman. Metalworker. Jimmy's parabola. Woman. That's the woman that stabbed me at the store and took my blood and gave me a little leather pouch. Okay, so it's not that one. Vengeful bushwhacker. That's all sadness. She wants tragic. Oh yeah, okay. The winged goat. That's scary. That's not sad. The ducks. No. Couple parted by unemployment. That's kind of sad, right? A little bit tragic. But where the hell is the one with the boy? What the hell is it? That's not the one there. The story of haunted mill operated by ghosts. The boy ran away with his father in Maine. The family of pig fuckers. The man in Miami. The fisherman with the seagulls. The man who seemed alright with death. I guess that's kind of depressing, right? I'm gonna do that one.
The world ain't all sunshine, you know.
See, the last person was like, hey man, if that's what you...
The future's what the devil gave me.
Really?
When he took my soul, he told me I would be the best blues singer there ever was. Ain't no man or woman greater.
Yeah, I can't find any of those ones. I don't know where those stories went, Joe.
There still ain't.
Aw, damn.
Ooh, now I'm in the mood for a story with a bit of that.
Yeah, let's find one of those freaking stories, for Christ's sakes. See, like, you think there would be something else in here, but I can't scroll up or down. The winged goat, that's not sad. Mischievous ghost. See the woman praying. Why can't I select a different story? No, there's nothing I can, like, I can't click on anything. There's nothing that allows me to scroll. Like, it shows up on there. When I click, you see the little dot, but I can't move it. See, that to me is more scary than sad. So why the hell would it say, like, sadness? Although it was in that burnt out house with the family. Alright, we'll try that one.
Trying to scare me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't care for that one.
Go to hell.
Yeah, there's some sadness I owe. Sadness I should have had, but never did. You see, Mama never told me Marcus was sick.
Oh, no.
Ooh, now I'm in the mood for a story
Oh,
with a
for
bit of
Christ's
that
sakes.
tragedy.
More tragedy. Tragedy. Come on. That guy lost all his shit. I can tell her Quinn's adventures, and maybe he'll focus on the tragic parts, but... Oh, boy. And see, we even picked a sadness one, and it was like, that's scary. So, like, the fact that they got something listed under whatever category, it doesn't always mean it's going to match up. I have no idea, Joe. No idea where the other stories are. I wonder, nope, I can't click on the left or right of these things. The bull that terrorized travelers, maybe? Shaw? Let's do Shaw. Maybe he'll have something tragic.
That's like a song. Pretty and sad.
Woohoo!
Authority. I pushed back against the man in charge before.
Bet you did.
There's a few towns where I have a reputation.
I'm sure you do.
I don't get along with folks. Can you blame me?
You seem to be getting along just fine with me.
When you've been played, you start to want to play others.
You can play me like a fiddle, baby.
I'm in the mood for a good, hopeful story. You got any?
Not anymore. See, that's not hopeful. Not at all. There. Maybe the two gay guys in the lighthouse? That's kind of hopeful, right? Mischievous ghosts. Bridge builders. A woman praying. Oh, we got the one in Miami. Water that turned into wine. What the hell is the one in Miami now? Maybe certain stories aren't open for certain people. Yeah, we'll try that one. Two gay guys in the lighthouse. Hopefully she takes that right.
It's good to light the darkness every once in a while.
There you go.
Past me. She was a beautiful one. I made myself look like a lady. I bought dresses and jewels. I had my hair done every day, my short nails buffed so they shine. I was beautiful once.
Yeah, what the hell happened?
You can't tell, but I was beautiful once.
Well, that was only for the people, though. When you tell a certain story, Joe, like a specific story about the guy in Miami or the gay guys in the lighthouse, it tells that story exactly as it is. When you tell a story about someone that you've met, it'll focus only on the parts that they're asking for. So I think it's sort of like a gimme card. So if somebody asks me about, tell me something happy, I can click on Althea's story and it will tell something happy. If they say, tell me a sad story, I can click on her, it'll tell a sad story. Anything else, I have to match it up.
The sun is up. One more night gone. I'm headed down the road this way, but maybe we'll see each other again. And I'll tell you about how it all went wrong.
Ooh.
Thought it would last forever. You understand, I was not just a star. I was an inventor. No one played guitar like me. No one. I deserved what I had. I thought it would last forever. It should have.
But it freaking didn't. So Althea's Blues, chapter 3 is now available. Where the hell did she go? Well, she's up there. We'll go talk to that guy. But we're not going to do that. It's got mowed down by a train. Thank you, Tumblr. Well, yeah, they gotta make it last longer than just one sitting, Joe. I have a feeling... No, we haven't been here before. Well, look at that. We're gonna be in a new shitty. Let's cross over here. Never know. She might have grown into something. Enter St. Louis. We already got money. Let's explore.
It's nearly Christmas. Many are drinking liberally. A man staggers up from a downstairs bar and falls over the top step. "Help me!" You can barely hear his voice over the traffic. "For God's sake, help!"
All right.
People tut at the man's drunken state. A woman tosses a coin at him without even looking. The drunk clasps at his gut and looks straight at you. "Help me, please." He lifts his hand from his stomach. His palm is red with blood. You press a cloth on the wound, and he hisses with agony.
That's not good, man.
Another man strides up the stairs, laughing. He looks at the bleeding man, sweeps his Stetson off in a theatrical bow, then turns to you.
Uh-oh.
You best mind your own.
Either justice or we get sadness. All right.
He steps forward, smiling toothily. He twitches his jacket up and rests his hand just above a pistol. "Good evening to you." Tipping his Stetson in a gesture of farewell, he walks fast, but not fearfully, and does not look back.
Whoa.
The bleeding man collapses into a fetal position. His clothes are saturated, and a bloody puddle has formed around him. There's nothing you could have done to save him. You could speak to the police, but you didn't see the killing blow.
Way to go, Joe. You killed him. Gunshot man left to die on the streets of St. Louis. Oh, man. Gooey butter cake. I'm gonna get a glass of wine. Screw that. I wanted the streets of the city looking for a way to make some cash. He hit 4 factories, but nobody's hired today.
Do you even know why you do the things you do?
Hey, Mythical Sausage, thank you so very much for the host for up to 5 viewers. Thank you, friend. Nobody wants us. After the 5th factory, everybody makes a sign of agreement to give up. You sit on the factory doors eating your stupid lunch. Screw this damn city. And I have no money left. Oh yeah, and to answer your question, yes, Joe. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. So, could go all the way up to the top, talk to this little dude right here. And then when we get to here, we'll go over to Michigan. We'll check with him. Now, I don't think Sausage is in here. I think he's dicking around somewhere else. Hang on. Where did we say we're going? There. Okay, let's go. Let's go. How the hell do I get across there? Hang on a minute. Oh, hell no. I want to get way the hell up there. Nobody dicks around. I wonder if that has something to do with me hitting the right keys. Nope. That just turns me around. That's not what I want to do. Ooh, fancy. Oh, she did spill the beans a little bit more. Choo choo. Where the hell are we? There ain't nobody driving up my side of the road either. We're never gonna get nowhere fast. Whoa. He actually whistled more than once, too. I'm not going in circles, Joe. I know where the hell I'm going. We in Chicago.
A woman waits while a man in a truck fills 2 of her buckets with scoops of whitish powder from a bin.
Doing coke.
She sees you staring.
Want to make some cash?
She calls.
Oh, Jesus. I'm going to get in a drug deal, I bet.
She takes you up the drive to her farmhouse, where her son and daughter are mixing something in a metal barrel.
Locust bait,
She says.
poison. The town bought enough for everyone, but we gotta mix it ourselves.
She'll pay you to help.
Oh, yes or no? We're going to be dealing with poison here. Let's do it.
You use a broom handle to mix the poison with bran. The teens watch from the porch, faces frozen in distrustful scowls. Their mother pays you well, but later in the day you feel lightheaded, tingling pins and needles all over. You feel only a little better after you vomit.
Woohoo! We got money! Woman with the buckets of poison. And now we're going to camp out for the night and chat with our friend. You know who this is? Cassady. You and me.
I've met a lot of people like you on this road.
I don't think you have, sir.
There's something you want from it, isn't there?
Just a lifetime of experiences, that's all.
A desire that scratches and scrapes away at the sides of your body.
No, that's usually just fleas.
Does being out here feed that part of you?
Well, a little bit.
It's that way for me. Living in a state of motion. Resting nowhere. Returning to no one.
What are you doing right now, dude? Are you not resting?
I've been a wandering ghost for a while now, and I'll be that way for some time to come. But that's a fate I should have known I was in for. I'm a poet, after all.
Yep.
Sometimes I want to hear a sadness that resonates with my own. Do you know any stories like that?
Plenty. The story of a strange street lost in time in Washington, D.C. That should resonate with them.
That one was like getting locked out in the cold with nothing but your sorrow. I liked it.
Damn right you did. I'm a fantastic storyteller.
I know sadness. These days, the melancholy just settles over me like a heavy bay fog.
Aw,
It makes its residence with me, and I accommodate it.
fantastic.
I start to think, well, the world isn't made for being happy in. Not for someone like me.
Wow, we got another Debbie Downey here. We should hook him up with that little tramp kid. And they can tell each other shitty stories all the time.
My
No,
old
the guy with the
friends
crutch.
have their happiness. Jess and Deborah, Pauline,
Did them all.
Silas too.
Not
Maybe.
him. Didn't do him.
And good for them. It'd be wrong to begrudge someone their happiness, wouldn't it? No matter how jealous you are.
You're damn right. So you better not be jealous of me because I know how to wield a weapon.
Last town I stopped in, I didn't have cash for the bookstore. Do you have any stories like those paperback adventures?
Shit, yeah. I got lots. What the fuck are you looking for? Thrilling story? What's the one with the thing with the cowboy? The farmers who gave you lemonade, the story of the apple orchard, the story of the water that turned to wine, Althea's blues. See, we could use her. The woman praying in the woods, the bridge builders, mysterious woman, the grave robber, sorry. Nope. I can't find him, Joey's not around. There is no tornado guy. See, there's the Miami one, but I couldn't find that last time. So maybe like they're only available in like part 2 or part 3 of our experiences with them. That kind of makes sense. Okay, so woman selling grist, no. Jimmy's parabola.
Exciting. Well, that's not the kind of thing I can write, but I like hearing it told.
Damn right.
Faith. You know the hardest person for anyone to have faith in? Is themselves.
Got that right.
Sometimes I think there are things we know deep down are true, but we tell ourselves the opposite thing, just to get away from having to face that truth.
Oh yeah, baby. That's what I tell
You ever
everyone.
done this?
A little bit.
Sometimes you love someone and you tell yourself you don't. Sometimes you know something is right and you tell yourself it's wrong.
All
You have
the
to find
time.
some trust in yourself to understand it. Sometimes I want to hear a sadness that resonates with my own.
Yes, I got plenty of sad stories. The deer. That's a sad story.
The tragedy in that story, it's real. Have you ever tried writing poetry?
What do you think I'm doing, dumbass?
Freedom. Sometimes I feel like I don't know how to use it. When I consider my situation in the mornings, I mean, soberly, I know there's no way to bring things back to the way they were.
Like that, I mean, soberly.
I think I'll just find my own path. Surely, that's what's meant to happen now that I'm no longer bound to anyone.
Right.
But how can I? That group was everything I knew. I was cast adrift by what happened, and I can't come to rest.
Poor guy.
Sometimes I want to hear a sadness that resonates.
Yes, we do have another one of those. What was the pig fuckers about? See, and I think we tried to do this one here, the one with the man who seemed alright with death way down in Memphis, and that was a happy one. So, figure that out. Two men who mistook each other for brothers around Boston. Let's try that one.
I'm afraid I don't get the joke.
Alright, so that was a laughing one. That's
past
a joke.
Haunts me.
Okay.
Every day I think about how things used to be.
So was that a happy one?
There was a time when it felt like Silas and I were inseparable. My poems, his books, we were part of each other's ideas.
That sounds like fun.
Now, I don't know how to describe how much I've missed that voice. His voice.
Did he die?
Imagine that. A poet at a loss for words.
Wow.
The one thing I thought I could do. Just gone.
Well, hopefully my story's inspiring you.
Sometimes I want to hear a sadness though.
Dude, but your sadness, my god. Arrested for bootlegging a meat, maybe?
Well, I could find that kind of movie theater story at any stop along the road.
Alright, screw you.
Authority. Look, one day you start saying things should be this certain way, and you see that things aren't that way, and you get upset.
What are you upset about?
That's where suffering comes from.
Oh.
That mismatch.
Okay.
So, you'd think it would be equally simple to say, things are going to take the form they take, and I'll be okay with it.
This guy is not a ghost, Joe. He's got a cigarette in a bag and a fire.
Of course, that's easy as a concept, and difficult as a practice. Silas introduced me to this Buddhist way of thinking.
Good for him.
I miss the old group. I really do. I still have that image in my head. Pauline's house, the poets, Jess, me.
What did you do?
But on top of them all, there's Silas.
Okay.
In my memory, he looms. He haunts.
He sort of sounds like Richard Dreyfuss when he was narrating the Stand By Me.
You ever meet someone so far above everyone else? It's like they were from a different plane altogether.
Yeah, myself.
That was him.
Wow.
A divine presence among normal human beings.
Sounds like me.
Silas was part of the group, but at the same time, he wasn't. He was better than any of us. Wiser, gentler, stronger.
He meant that figuratively speaking. He's not just gonna come out and be like, by the way, I'm a ghost. Ooh, scary.
We all held him in respect. We were in awe of his power as a writer, in reverence for the beauty of his soul.
Definitely sounds like me.
I still love him.
Sure you do.
Look, I'm headed out this way. If you find yourself out there, maybe we'll meet again.
Most likely will, sir. Achievement unlocked, the Beat Poet. Uh-oh, I got half health. What the hell happened? Did I get beat up? We can go to Milwaukee. Yeah, let's go talk to the whiny little brat. Oh, we got another story. What we got? These men leaned against the wall of a hardware store smoking and chatting. They waved you over. You heard this one before? They launched a group recitation of the street in Washington, D.C., lost for 100 years, interrupting one another in their excitement to tell it. You recognize the story about the strange street lost in time in Washington. Someone's added in the meantime, though. What do you think? Asked one of them. Of course. Well, I'm not so sure myself, replies, but damn, it sounds wild. Cool. Now what? The hell is this? What is this mess?
Over a shared, crusty loaf of bread, the farmer notices you looking at a prominent, tattered scarecrow in the field. "Oh, you like old Barney?" he asks.
What the hell is that? Some sort of weird-ass hookah? He got smoke coming out of his eyes and...
Does a damn good job scaring the vermin.
Shame about the real fella. He was a funny one. Old Barney hiding out in our stables and lofts, just passing along. We liked him. Well, all except the sheriff. Barney never harmed nothing. I sometimes shared bread with him, just like you here.
Yeah, he's a real happy young fella.
When he disappeared, leaving just the clothes we gave him,
He's got an
I
attitude,
figured
though.
I'd put him to use. Never got to know his proper name, neither. Across the field, the wind in the corn whispers. Or is it the scarecrow?
Oh, haunted scarecrow. Old Barney the Scarecrow. Where the hell are we going? Oh, this could not take any longer. We went the wrong way. Can we hitchhike? Nope. Even if we could, we're not going the right way. Okay, so we're back in Chicago. We gotta go all the way around. Can I walk through this town without having to piss around? Yes. And the cars are driving the wrong damn way again. I wish I could swim across the river. Not allowed. Won't let me. Oh, wow. Okay, no, it won't. We can walk along the shore. But that's about it. We in Michigan now. Perfect. Oh, I do know the way, Joe. I just got a little turned around because I was distracted by your comments. We'll go over here, check out this little thing, and then we'll check out that little thing over there. And maybe find some food, or we'll just die. Give me some food.
The plants grow and blossom as you watch. The man goes down the line, applying a few drops from a vial as he goes. As a liquid soaks in, each plant pushes up from the soil, unfolding and stretching for the sky.
It'd be awesome. That'd be cool if I could stop in Sarnia there, Tumblr.
He turns to you.
It's quite something, isn't it? Soy here strangles the crops. People are starving. But even when the plants survive, they don't grow fast enough to fill people's bellies.
He smiles.
My miracle formula will change that.
I'll say.
He shakes his head.
I'm not giving up my secrets that easily. The state will pay a lot of money for this.
He shakes the vial. He tears off a leaf.
Here, try some.
Is this like the early Viagra?
It's just bitter at first. But as you swallow, the fibrous mass burns in your throat. You fight to hold it down, and your stomach knots tight when the plant matter hits it. You cough and hiccup. The man looks at you, curious.
What do you think?
It tastes like unwashed
He waves
death.
a hand.
Well, yes, there are some kinks to work out, but people are starving. They can't be fussy. It won't be long before no one around here goes hungry again.
Your stomach protests. You feel like you'll be hungry again very soon indeed.
Oh, I know why. Because I threw up, Joe. That's why I lost half my health. The dubious but promising miracle growth formula. Are we gonna... No, there is nowhere. There's a city over here. So maybe after we're done talking to little douchebag boy, we'll head over to the city. What you got to tell us now? Yeah, exactly, Joe. All of them are gonna be dead. I will get by.
Stranger, It's good to see you again. You know, I'm gonna see this whole world one day, but for now, I just got my sights set on seeing all 48 of the great U.S.
And yes, that is not the correct number to date, but
I already seen 10 whole states. That's better than my folks ever done, that's for sure.
I've seen more than you have.
Plenty of townies and even some tramps treat me like I'm kid simple, but I ain't helpless, and I only act it when I ain't got no better choice, like if I get pinched. I do right fine on my own. Don't need nobody but Cass and Flip.
Right, that's Flip and that's Cass.
Hey, do you got any really thrilling stories to tell? I'm hankering for one of those.
Probably not, because you're a picky little dick, but let's see what we got. Throwing. That's scary, probably. Tell him a story about himself. No. Quinn's awesome, Joe. Quit your complaining. Yeah, there. That's exciting. Water turning into wine.
What's the use in telling sweet happy tales if in the make you snooze?
Oh,
you
shut
wanna
up.
talk about heaven? Ain't no good I can recall come in my life from praying.
He really needs to talk to Althea.
Small things, big things, no answer all the same.
Wow.
I'm in the mood for something real funny like.
Oh, shit. What was the joke? I know we got the one over here with the thing with the stuff and all those other people. That one. The ghosts in the music hall.
I'll remember that one. A couple good jokes can get you out of a fix sometimes.
No, see, he didn't really even open his eye.
Being trapped, caged. You think beggardom is a prison? No, stranger. Beggardom is freedom.
Whoa.
Responsibility is the real trap, wound tight like an old spring.
Ooh.
Pride and pretending'll bleed folk dry, and then when there ain't nothing left to be proud of, when they can't pretend no more, they'll unwind. Hey,
Wow.
tell me one of those exciting stories.
Oh, shit. The storm generated by the gigantic bird. The story of the woman who studied dust storms. There you go. That's exciting.
Well, that was something. You spin a good yarn.
Damn right. It's real. I was on the back of that frickin' car.
This country.
Scared the shit
I
out of
don't
me.
rightly know what this thing called America is. I know what I done been told in school, but the words don't fit the picture. What with tramping across the whole thing, figure I'll find out for myself soon enough. I want a story that scares me. Now I'm older, almost nobody.
Oh, dude, I got something to scare the shit right out of you, dude. The story of the bushwhacker's vengeful ghost.
You spin a good yarn. I was shivering there for a little bit.
Didn't even open his damn eye.
Change. Change ain't coming, stranger. It's already
Screw
here,
you.
so they say.
Oh, peckerhead.
Got a whole country tied together with rails and roads and still can't feed everybody.
Wow.
Between you and me, I think that ain't ever gonna change. Can or can't got nothing to do with it. Hey, tell me a funny story. You seem like you still got a sense of humor.
Yeah, here, let me hold up a mirror and you can look into it. Jackass. Okay, there. This was a joke. The two guys that thought they were brothers.
That was a chuckle to be sure.
Yeah, boy.
The past is just that. Past. The whole world is at my feet, so why bother talking about the one place I can't go to no more?
Wow, you're talking about poking people in the eyes, Joe. I'm very proud of you. You didn't go straight to kicking them in the nuts.
Well, sun's coming up, so I've got to get ready to go. Thanks for the tales, friend.
Son of a bitch. We only had 3 stories.
Where you heading next?
Wherever the hell
yet?
you're not.
Maybe our paths will cross. I'm going up the road this way myself.
Yeah,
Hope
well,
I'll see
enjoy
something
that.
fun. I generally do, you know. There's interesting things to see everywhere if you keep your eyes open.
can also see where you're going too. You big boob. Alright, where are we? We're going over to the shitty. This way. Oh, barely even made it through that big wide gap. You only got little nuts. Joe, how dare you? Such a mean, nasty person. Detroit. I think we've been here before. No, we haven't. Tony dog. Let's make some money. Look for work. You don't get there early enough for work in the warehouse, but trucks swing by every few minutes picking up loads of fresh wood, and sometimes a few people on a street corner for a job elsewhere in the city. Wait. A battered pickup stops at the church, at the curb. There's only a few planks in the bed of the truck, and the cab is packed with teenagers. A young man with a bent cigarette drooping from his mid-lip shouts, "Hey, you want to make some cash?" Absolutely. The door of the truck cab opens slowly. The boys slide around and make room for you. You count them quick. 6 total. 2 of them crouched under a dashboard at the foot of the front passenger seat. There's something ominous about their sudden silence. The moment the truck pulls into the street, every single boy the driver produces is which way of some sort. Everything is bare knees and shining knife blades. "Give us your money," howls the driver, accelerating to the middle lane. "Flee!" You reach back for the door latches, and a second later, you're landing hard in the middle of the street. The truck roars away. The boy's shocked faces crane back to look at you. A taxi nearly runs you over. Passerby jeer as you limp to the curb. It could have been worse. Well, I just lost the health I had. Oh no, I'm fine.
The rain is coming down so hard, it's a wonder the sidewalk hasn't started to crack. You manage to find a narrow patch under a ledge where you can stay dry.
Woohoo!
A squat man, bundled up in a black fur coat and matching hat, approaches. The thick rain flattens and mats his fur. He squints up at you.
You're in my spot.
He crows.
Should we give it up, or should we just stay where we are and go get your own different spot, jackass? Want to fight him? I'm gonna be a dick.
He leans in. You catch a flash of wrinkled red skin and sharp yellow teeth.
I've been here a long time. You best show me respect.
Oh yeah? I'm not moving.
The man gives you a long look, then turns and keeps walking.
Damn right, you fool.
A minute later, the ledge collapses. Falling brickwork catches you hard on the shoulder. You cover up to protect your head from more debris and get hit by a crashing wave of water from above. You stand there, dripping and dazed. The rain abruptly stops.
At least we got a cool story, though. The red creature in the fur coat in Detroit. See, wouldn't have got that story if we had just got up, Joe. Neener, neener, neener. And I still got my health. Nope, I'm dead. Alright, where are we? Let me say again. Maybe. I wish I could scroll out a lot faster than this. Okay. I thought we went to Missouri. We did, but for some reason, I don't know, maybe it's not showing up. But we haven't even gone out anywhere over this side here. I wonder. We got this guy with a horse. We got this one with a stick. This one's got a blanket. This guy's got a hat. Ooh, this guy's got fruit or vegetables. Ooh, we got this guy all the way down here. I can't even remember who the hell that guy is. We got a lot of people here. I can't go north. I'm not allowed. If I go north, I'm going to get stuck right here. And I don't want to get stuck there. Huh. Wait a minute. Yeah, we go this way. We're going to walk southwest-ish. Why do I need to go north? What's going to get me up here? If I go northwest, I'm going to go back the exact same way I just came. So I think I'd prefer to go further down this way. And we can go talk to our lovely friend that likes to whine about everything. Yeah, we got tons of people that we've seen, Tumblr. Been doing the grind, man. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's see. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we will most certainly try. Alright. Whoops. Wait, what was the, what was the key? There we go. Look at that. First try. What, you just dropped me off in Chicago? Can I work here? We better be able to. You wanted the streets looking for work. Should we panhandle? I can't remember. I think Chicago was okay. Yes. But damn, they're digging a lot of holes here. What's this on a boot? Let's try keeping quiet. Ask what you found. At one point, you dig up something suspiciously bone-like, and everyone gets really excited. It breaks apart in the foreman's hands, though it's just a rotten stick. Damn. By nightfall, your many holes have turned up nothing interesting. The foreman pays up pretty well, though. Move on. Woohoo! Go to the store. Let's get ourselves a nice big deep dish pizza. You thought I was going to eat a big wiener, didn't you? Nuh-uh.
It's the midday, and yet this whole neighborhood is eerily quiet. Everyone seems to have retreated into their homes as if warned of something. You soon realize what? The reciprocating sound of a Thompson gun, emptying its drum.
Oh, we're dead. We're so dead.
You
Run
get
for
behind
cover.
a car, putting the engine block between you and the sound. But it's muffled, coming from inside a building. You're in no danger, you think. So you allow yourself a peek above the black hull of the car.
Oh, dear God, we're so screwed. We're so screwed.
And running down the cobblestone street, a man in fine, blood-spattered clothes. He has his hands out, mouth open, screaming something. But you don't catch what he says. He's drowned out by gunfire, and his body slumps to the ground.
Oh, shit. Should we keep watching? Or run away? We gotta keep watching.
The men responsible, 3 abreast in dark overcoats
Maybe
and
we can
wide
join the mafia.
hats, walk up to him to check on the body. The smallest of the 3 has a nervous energy about him.
People are gonna see us, boss.
People ain't gonna see nothing. Not on these streets.
Oh, definitely the mafia. Killers on the streets. Sweet. Okay, wait a minute. We're out the backside again. We're heading towards the wrong way. We need to go this way. Okay. Hello. Can you give me a ride somewhere, please? You ass? What the hell? You son of a bitch. Uh-oh. Better pick me up before I cross this bridge. Maybe I'll whistle. But I can whistle really good. Ooh, baby. Okay, so we're at this stupid river. Oh, pick me up, damn it. You ass. Okay, pick me up. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I can't cross the bridge, Joe. I have to find one of those little places to click on to go across. And this doesn't have one. So I'm not allowed. So there we go. Thank you for crossing the bridge with me, sir. Appreciate it. Cedar Rapids. Yeah, you have to find that little place, the little hut. See on the map, it's this here, river crossings. You got to find one of those, and there is not one there. So for me to cross, I'd have to go here or here, and that's just a big pain in the ass. What do we have here?
Here. Can you find her? His voice is soft, cooing. He's lowered himself down so that his head is level with the two blonde-topped boys next to him. Can you find Grandma? They're pulling ears of corn off stalks with uncommon gentleness.
Okay. Let's just watch.
There she is.
We need more of those stories.
He points to a specific cob. It's enormous, but otherwise unexceptional.
That's what she said.
We gave her back to the corn, and now the corn has given her back to us. One of the boys, awed, reaches out with a reverent hand to touch the cob.
Weird. Should we greet the man? No. Let's
This
keep
one's
listening.
not for eating,
Weird.
the man continues. No, this one we keep. Come on, boys. We better get home before dinner time. Harvest starts tomorrow. He turns to lead his children back towards where you're standing.
Let's say
You
hi.
don't really say anything. You're just interrupted by the sight of the man's face, a subtle hole under his eye socket. I didn't see you there. The wormy body of a stock borer crawls out of his skull. You'd best be moving on, Drifter.
Whoa. The corn farmer and his children. That was messed up, dude. Alright, we got an opportunity to embellish one of our stories. Listen to this, blurts a boy lording outside a grocery store. He works his way through a long and strange story about a lighthouse lamp, which would only burn in the presence of true love. There, he finishes. What do you think? Holy shit! You know the story. It's the lighthouse sanctuary. A couple of moments, you're surprised response. It's a great story. He smiles sheepishly. Thanks, he says. I heard it from my brother. Move on. Nice. Alright, let's go talk to our favorite friend in the entire world, Mr. Happy himself. Cassady, moaning low.
Where are you headed now?
I don't freaking know.
I'm thinking about getting out to the coast again. I want to get to Frisco and gaze upon the Pacific Ocean like in days past.
Okay, yeah, I want to go to Frisco and get my freak on.
Contemplation of water is an ancient healing practice, you know?
I had no clue. I usually just drink booze.
The vastness of the sea makes the personal wounds we suffer seem small in comparison.
Not the cuts I have, dude. They're pretty freaking huge.
That's the theory, anyway.
Yeah, you're full of shit.
Silas told me that once.
Yeah, he's not as smart as you made it out to be, dumbass.
Alone, out here. I spend too much time inside my own head. Can you tell me a hopeful story to lighten my mood?
Yeah, what the hell, why not? Okay. This is supposed to bring joy. So the story of the tree with the bottles on it. Let's see what happens. You tell the story of the tree with the bottles on its branches.
I'm afraid I don't get the joke.
So that's a funny thing.
Joy.
All right.
You don't really enjoy something unless you experience the lack of it, too. Hunger makes the food taste better, and so on. It's an old idea.
I agree with that idea.
This is what I tell myself about sorrow, too. That the joys couldn't be possible if it weren't for the lows as well.
Couldn't agree more, buddy boy.
I don't know if I believe it all the way, though.
Oh, I would if I were you. I've been to some deep, dark places, man.
In the end, a deep, powerful, consuming hunger doesn't make food taste good. It just turns eating into a compulsion.
Not if you slow down and enjoy what you're eating.
Sometimes I want to hear a sadness that resonates with...
Yep, that's you and your damn sadness again, you freak. That's those two are scary, so that's not even sad. The couple parted by unemployment.
That one was like getting locked out in the cold with nothing but your sorrow. I liked it.
Glad you did, sir.
Is love a spiritual failing?
Maybe.
Silas was interested in Zen, and sometimes he would talk about cutting off desires, breaking away from attachments to forms.
Wow.
The irony isn't lost on me that I failed so completely at this, especially as it regards him.
Wow.
Is he so spiritually accomplished that he can do that about me?
Potentially, but I highly doubt it.
Does he just sit there in his perfect meditation, feeling no desire, needing no one?
He's actually thinking of naked women, so...
If so, then why is he with someone right now?
Because
sometimes
he was
I
thinking
want
of
to
her.
hear a sadness that resonates.
Okay, another sadness. Here we go. Like I said, Mr. Freaking Happy. The boy who ran away with his father in Maine. That should be sad. Because he never actually found him.
The tragedy in that story, it's real. Have you ever tried writing poetry?
No. Poetry's for losers.
They were my family.
Just kidding.
It wasn't just that we were close. There was something stronger that bound us to each other.
No.
It was a sense of belonging to each other. We were going to share our lives, and we knew it was meant to be that way.
Oh, cool.
Silas said once that we were bodhisattvas, born into this world to help people.
That would be me.
It was a nice thing to say, but I had my suspicions then. Now I don't believe it at all.
Wow. Don't know, Joe. I have no idea why his little eyeball didn't open.
Sometimes I want to hear a sadness that...
Yep, here we go again. More sadness. Bridge builders, that's not sad. The grave robber. Sugarcane cutters blinded by death. The story of the last bottle of Armagnac. I think I'll do that one.
I don't think I'm in the intended audience for that joke.
Yeah,
Maybe.
It wasn't a joke,
The
dumbass.
traps I've fallen into are the ones I made myself.
Probably.
Maybe what I think happened didn't happen at all. And I'm the one who's been a monster.
Most likely, and that's probably why you're by yourself in a cornfield by fire.
Things did get heated once or twice. Maybe.
Probably like 5 or 6 times then in that case.
But I was upset at being shoved away. Just like that. After so many years.
What the hell did you do to him?
Silas and Pauline just decided to be normal one day. And that it was necessary for me to disappear from their lives.
I don't think you're telling the whole story here, buddy.
Surely it's understandable that I'd be upset.
Well, not really. I mean, you're kind of the awkward third wheel in that case.
Sometimes I want to hear a sadness that
Yeah, I'm sure you do, you jackass. Yeah, that... Jesus crying out loud. The bull who terrorized travelers on the road in North Carolina. I'm going to tell the story of Shaw's life.
That one was like getting locked out in the cold with nothing but when you fight authority, don't believe in the romanticism of being an outcast or a rebel.
Yeah, see, that's what I think, Joe. He was in this, like, really weird five-way, and then two of them decided, like, we don't really like this swinger kind of stuff anymore. We'd like to settle down with the two of us, so you guys got to go. And he's all like, hey, what the hell? I thought I was going to be able to give it to everybody, and then
I
got
did
pissed
that
off.
once. It's a mistake.
See, and he's learning now that it was a mistake.
Don't think you're going to escape society's judgment, no matter how strongly you believe you're in the right.
But yeah, but the key to that, sir, is that you just don't give a shit about what society judges you on. You just keep going on doing your own thing.
In the end, what people thought of us affected us, even while we pretended it didn't.
The thing with P.O. boxes, Tumblr, is they're pretty expensive for like an envelope size one. It's like $60 a month.
I think that was too much to bear, even for Silas.
Probably. Or he just didn't like the sign of your the sight of your wee-wee.
Here's the sun, and my time to go. I've got to get an early start.
Yeah, me too.
My next leg takes me down the road this way.
Yeah, well, I'm not
I'll be
going to go
looking
there.
for some new sights, for some new clarity. But I suppose I'll be carrying Pauline and Silas around with me there too. That's no kind of clarity.
You need to learn to let them go, dude.
Is that a spiritual failure? Or is it a natural thing? Perhaps I'll have an answer for you when next we meet.
I already told you the answer, jackass.
More likely, though, I won't.
Yeah, I don't think you will. Okay, we can go back over here and get that story, I guess, again. Yeah, it's not cheap. I remember looking it up under... remember when Sparkle was going to give me cookie butter or whatever? I was going to look up the P.O. box then. Wait, you wait in the soup line for over an hour. It's barely crawling along. You round the corner of the building and see far away a lone pair of nurses stroking to ladle out soup to hundreds. Couldn't be waiting here a while longer, sighs the mother in the line beside you. Seems like it. You and her get talking. After a while, the topic drifts into a strange place, and she starts telling you about the sugarcane farmer who took criminals from jail and worked them in his fields until they died. You recognized it as the story about the sugarcane cutters blinded to the threat of death, but way more outrageous than your version. I know that story. You tell her your version. That's not as exciting, she says diplomatically. I mean, sure sounds realer than what I heard, but I think Toby likes mine best. She bounces her child encouragingly in her hip, but Toby's too hungry to smile. And she's just telling her son, that looks probably about the age of 5, about how criminals get murdered in fields. Awesome. It's a great mama. But hey, to each their own. So, where are we? So we can go to Minnesota, Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Arkansas. We've already gone down there. We've been to as far down as Louisiana, but we have not hit like Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, Mexico, Arizona, Colorado. Man, we got lots to do. So maybe we will go straight north up to Minnesota, if I can remember that in the next episode. Thank you everybody for coming to watch. I do appreciate it. Everybody in stream, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. For those of you guys that don't know, I'm trying to get into a regular live stream schedule. So most days it's going to be like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from 5 to 8, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, anywhere between a 6 and an 8 hour stream. And depending on the weekend and how my day is looking, if I don't have a lot of plans, I'm going to be starting around the noon hour mark, maybe a little bit after, like 2 to 3 p.m. And we'll go right through till about 9 at night. So thank you, everybody. I do appreciate it. Much love, much respect. And I will see you all next time. Take care.